So, welcome to Chat GPT, and we'll be looking at how we can use Chat GPT to do a whole lot of things. If this is your first time of using Chat GPT, then stay glued until we get to the end of this video. So we'll be learning how to create our first ebook with ChatGPT. You know, many people actually don't know the power of ChatGPT. You can actually do a whole lot, and we'll be learning how to create our ebook. We'll be learning how to even go ahead to create ad copy that can boost sales for your ebook that you just created. Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Onuzurike Chukwagoze, and we are going to be exploring the ultimate power of ChatGPT. So once you are in this website, openai.com/ChatGPT, just go ahead to click on login, and it should bring you up to this next screen. So if you are yet to sign up, definitely you need to sign up before you log in, definitely. But since I've already signed up, it's actually a very smooth process. Have your email address and a password. So it brings you up to this screen, and you click on what? Login. And in login, it should bring you up to a screen where you input your email and your password. ChatGPT is very powerful. A whole lot of people are making money out of it, and I think you should give it a trial today. So once you click on login, it brings you up to this next screen. It shows up welcome back. Remember, you can continue with your Google account, you can continue with your Microsoft account, or with your Apple account. So I signed up earlier with my email, so I hit on continue, and it's gonna bring this next step that shows what? Input password. So my password is already saved on the computer, and I hit what? Continue. So the power of ChatGPT is about to be unleashed. So if you are new to ChatGPT, don't worry yourself. It's actually a very easy app to use. The use of AI to make your work easier. ChatGPT is a kind of advanced form of Google. If you can use Google, then using ChatGPT should not be much of an issue. So once you are on your dashboard, you should be able to see this interface. All right, so these are the many charts that I've done before now. Right, so what you just need to do is to click on new chart. If you click on this, it's going to hide your sidebar, and you can open it up. So click on new chart, and you are good to go. So with this new chart, you should be able to see this part that says what? Send message. All right, so we are going to be writing an ebook, definitely, and the ebook is going to be on how to make pancake. And how to make pancake is going to be, the audience is going to be African audience. All right, so I want the ebook to at least have up to 50 different types of how to make pancake within the region of Africa. Then from there, we can now tell ChatGPT what we want to do. Is all right? So, and here comes the question. So assume you are a professional chef with a vast knowledge on how to bake and make other confectionaries. Create an ebook on how to make different varieties of pancakes, up to 50 different types if possible, from different parts of the world. Right, so we hit on the go, and ChatGPT is thinking, right? And here it comes. So title, it comes up. The title and introduction and table of content. All right, so this is super powerful. This is ChatGPT doing its thing. So it can even go ahead to advise you, and after everything, it gives your chat a title. So Pancake Palette, a global gastronomic journey. Wow. So it has, each recipe includes introduction and cultural context, ingredients and measurements, step-by-step instructions, serving suggestions, variation, and all that. So at the end, it goes ahead to tell you a conclusion. So that is ChatGPT doing its thing. So you can regenerate this response, because at this point you notice that you only have one of the response. So once you regenerate, that means you have two versions of the response. Is all right? So you can regenerate as many responses as possible, and you notice that once you regenerated, you have the option of switching back to the first or the second one. So you can regenerate as many times as possible, and there's also an option here for you to either vote which of the regenerated responses is better or worse. All right, so if this regenerated response is better than the previous, you can just give it a thumb up. It's a way of probably them collecting data. All right, so once you are done, it tells you what notes. Remember to provide detailed instruction, ingredient lists, and any additional tips or variations for each pancake recipe in the ebook. So remember, ChatGPT is very powerful. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to ask it to generate different title ideas for our ebook. Alright, so one that is more appealing, that will make an aspiring cook to pick it up and read. Wow, so here is ChatGPT doing its magic. Alright, so it comes up with different titles for our ebook, up to 10. You can ask it to generate up to 20. Alright, remember to choose a title that resonates with your target audience and captures the essence of your ebook's unique selling point. So I can say make this list 20. Alright, so make this list up to 20, right? And it goes ahead to give you up to 20 different lists, and from there you can still regenerate. So these titles aim to create a sense of adventure, exploration, and culinary excitement, enticing aspiring cooks to dive into the world of pancakes and try out the recipes in your ebook. So this is the power of ChatGPT. Now here is the most powerful thing that is going to happen now. So very well, this ebook is targeted for the African market. Can you streamline it to the African audience? So once you are done, hit enter and allow ChatGPT to do its thing. Alright, remember the very first part of this ebook, it was like global. That's why the title was what? Pancake Palate, global, wherever. But here now you have the one that is streamlined to Africa. Right, so this is ChatGPT generating the content for you. All right, so you just have to be very smart to just know what you want and input it, and ChatGPT will do the magic. All right, so is this not super awesome? Introduction: welcome to Flavors of Africa Pancake Safari. That is super crazy. All right, so a delicious journey that celebrates the rich and diverse culinary traditions of the African continent through the realm of pancakes. In this ebook, we'll explore 50 unique pancake recipes inspired by the vibrant flavors, and you have it. So table of content, it breaks everything down for you. You have chapter 2, East African treasures, chapter 3, South African flavors, chapter 4, and you have that as that. So you have a very nice conclusion. Congratulations on completing the Flavors of Africa, blah blah blah. So your notes ensure to provide detailed instructions, so it will even go ahead to advise you. Wow. So ingredient list and any additional tips or variations for each pancake recipe in the ebook. This is super crazy, ChatGPT. So after this, awesome, now make a recipe for each of the lists above, telling the reader what are the ingredients needed and the step-by-step guide to make each. So you just have to know what you want ChatGPT to do for you, and it will go ahead to do it. It's alright. So it's just like interaction. It has just done a very good job, and you tell it what awesome. Alright, so you can tell it thumbs up, great, wonderful, wow. All right, so you just hit enter after you've entered this. Now it goes ahead for chapter 1. It breaks it down, it picks each of those recipes, brings out the ingredient, the instructions, and everything is itemized. Everything is neat. You don't need to worry about any form of grammatical error. Everything is neat, everything is correct. So once it gets to a certain point, it will ask you whether it should continue generating. Right, now let us even look at what it has done. ChatGPT. So Nigerian pancakes. So you have that guide there, and you have ingredients. So you have 2 ripe plantains and all that. So instructions on how to do this. So after everything, it goes down to the second one. This is crazy, like shit. Oh my god. So you keep on continue generating, and it continues to do its thing. So ChatGPT is the game changer. If you are not making money with ChatGPT, now is the time to start that. All right, so you can do a whole lot of things. You can create business proposals, you can create business plans, you can create resumes with ChatGPT. This thing is super crazy. All right, so once it's done with that, it gives you a note. Adjust the sweetness in each recipe according to personal preference. These recipes can be served with various toppings such as honey, syrup, or fruit compotes to enhance their flavors. So you can go ahead to regenerate this response, or you can go ahead to input a new instruction or a new prompt. Now we want ChatGPT to come up with a table of content from the content so far, and we hit enter, and here it does a thing. So table of content, you can actually do this in your ebook creating app, all right? So but ChatGPT can also do that for you. So note, each chapter includes detailed recipe and instructions for making this respective pancake dish. So just know what you want and tell ChatGPT to do that for you. Now we want an introduction with a storyline or background story of something related to baking, connecting it to pancakes. All right, so we want a storyline, so something that we can use as an introduction, and here ChatGPT is coming up with like a storyline for us. All right, is this not crazy? You can tell ChatGPT, write a story for me and I want to use it for the introduction part of my ebook. And here is the story. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a talented baker named Amelia. So her tiny bakery adorned with, don't worry, you should just try and do yours. Please make sure you try all these things after watching this video. All right, so if you want me to drop the prompt, I can actually do that. Just drop your comments. If you have any question, also drop your comment. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is geared to giving you value always. So it has written the story for us, but want to change the name of the character in the story to Zara. So change the main character of the storyline to Zara. Also add a little touch of comic to it. So you have to be specific, you have to be detailed, you have to tell ChatGPT what exactly you want, all right? And ChatGPT will give you that even more than you expect. So this is ChatGPT doing its thing. Remember, we also made mention of what, adding a little touch of what, comic to it, so it will make it a little bit funny, and so that people will laugh and it will look so interesting. Now for every digital content, at least we should have something like a bonus, right? Like something add more value to what you are offering. If you remember, selling digital content, you don't just package the digital content. You should have several bonuses that will increase the value of what your audience is getting. So we now tell ChatGPT, so great work you are doing. We want to add some bonus to those that will be getting our ebook. So can you come up with great ideas to what we can use as bonus? And here ChatGPT will do its thing. All right, so certainly here are some ideas for bonuses you can offer with your ebook. So it lists out bonuses you can use. Most times it lists out at least 10. Then if you ask it for more bonuses, it can continue. All right, so bonuses include printable pancake toppings and syrup recipes, exclusive pancake decorating guide, pancake party planning kit, pancake recipe variation ebook. So you have exclusive video tutorials, you can have interactive pancake recipe planner, you can have pancake breakfast meal plan, you can have pancake recipe cheat sheets, and exclusive. So there are a whole lot of bonus ideas that you can use or you can add up to your ebook to increase the value. All right, from the bonus ideas mentioned in number 1, create it then. So you ask ChatGPT to go ahead to develop the content for one of the ideas it has given to you. So it says, certainly here are samples. All right, so it continues developing so this thing is super crazy. If you notice, before maybe 30 minutes you are done with your ebook, you are done with creating your bonus, what you just need to do is to now bring out everything, give it the visual that it needs, add the graphics, and set up everything. All right, so certainly here is a sample of the bonus idea: printable pancake toppings and syrup recipes. It gives you a title, so bonus, printable pancake toppings and syrup recipes. Congratulations on purchasing this. As a special bonus, we are delighted to provide. So instructions: click on the link provided below to download the printable recipe card. So you can add the link to the download. So print the recipe card on a letter. So you can just give them instructions on what to do. Is that right? So suppose we just want to create an additional ebook for pancake toppings and syrup recipes. All right, so I can just copy this and come here, tell ChatGPT to create a bonus ebook with title this. Right, so you hit enter and it goes and it goes and it goes. So bonus ebook, pancake toppings, and it goes to create a table of content and all that. All right, so with there you can now ask it to expand on all of this and give you what you want. So note, each recipe in the ebook will include list of ingredients, step-by-step instructions and serving. And you can now, the bonus ebook will be a companion to this and will enhance your, right? So I can go ahead to tell it what, go ahead to implement all that you have suggested for the bonus ebook. Alright, so go ahead to implement all that it has suggested for the bonus ebook. As you can see, ChatGPT is thinking, right? It's thinking. So after everything, it comes up with an introduction. So tips for pancakes. So after this introduction, it's going to break it down. It's going to break it down. So it will now start from tips for perfect pancake toppings and syrups. It will write something under it. It will now go down to 2 classic pancake toppings, then 2.1 homemade blueberry compote. It will write something under it. Right? So introduction, wow. So this is ChatGPT doing its thing. You just need to know what you want and give it to it. So after the first one, tips for perfect pancake toppings, and you write something under it, goes to number 2, write something under it, go to number 3, write something under it. This is crazy. This is like 100 times better than Google. This is like 1,000 times better than Google. Wow. I'm sure you know that Google is coming up with its own AI named Bird. So a whole lot of industries are going AI. So if you are enjoying this, go ahead to like this video. Go ahead to hit the subscribe button because you keep on getting value on this channel. So it goes ahead to give you a conclusion. Congratulations. Now it's time to grab your spatula, whip up, so we can continue generating. All right, so we can continue generating. So note, each recipe in the ebook will include a list of ingredients, step-by-step instructions, and serving suggestions. So we can now ask it to go ahead to what, implement a list of ingredients. So I can go what, go ahead and include this for each recipe. So I can copy this and ask it what, go ahead to include, paste what you just copied for each recipe. All right, so this is go ahead. So go ahead to include a list of ingredients step by step. So from the note it's mentioned, I'm not asking to go ahead to do the job for me. Is that not crazy? So I hit enter and it goes. All right, so just know what you want ChatGPT to do for you. As you can see, it's thinking, right? It is thinking. And sometimes the prompt that I give to it is so a little bit complex and it has to think. It's a machine. It's learning what you want from it. Now it goes ahead. It's now implementing ingredient instruction for each of those recipes that has been mentioned. So it gets to a point where it will ask you, continue generating. You click what? Continue. And here it goes. Here it goes. ChatGPT is the game changer. Wow. And it's still developing all those content. It's even giving you serving suggestions and it's giving you all the ingredients for each of the recipe, instructions, detailed instruction. What you just need to do is to lift this. All right. So note, continue to the next comment for the remaining recipes. It has not actually finished. So you can just say, okay, I'm still waiting. Okay, I'm still waiting. Waiting for the rest. All right, and it will continue. So ingredients. All right, so if you notice that it stopped maybe where it's not supposed to stop, or it's probably not at the end of it, you can tell it, okay, continue to the end. All right, so you are interacting with an AI. You are like interacting with a human. How will you interact with a human? Hello, wow, this is nice. Can you do this for me? And the person will say, certainly. Oh, that's a nice job. Also include this. And the person will say, oh, right, I'll do that immediately. Okay, so continue generating and it does everything for you. If you notice, this thing is almost a minute or 2 that it has been generating content. So note, continue to the next comment for the remaining recipes. But supposing we want to stop here, this is just like to give you an idea of how powerful this thing can be. Right? It's generating our ebook and it's generating a bonus ebook for us. Just know what you want it to do and boom, it will do it for you. Now at the end, it says what? That completes the pancake toppings recipes for your bonus ebook, pancake toppings and syrup recipes. Enjoy the delicious varieties of flavors and enhance your pancake experience with these delightful additions. So we'll just go ahead to tell ChatGPT that he's doing a great work. So you did great there and you hit what? Go. Alright, so thank you. I'm glad you liked it. So if you have any more requests or need further assistance, feel free to let me know. Happy cooking and enjoy your pancake adventures. So this is super crazy ChatGPT. All right, so we are communicating. All right, so all right, so one of the bonus I want to give as an ebook is how to make very popular Nigerian dishes step-by-step guide. So that's a fantastic bonus idea. Offering an ebook on how to make popular Nigerian dishes will be a valuable addition to your collection. So Nigerian cuisines is rich in flavors and diverse in its regional specialties. So it lists out up to 20 different Nigerian dishes that you can come up with. So for each dish, provide a detailed step-by-step guide including the list of ingredients, measurements, and cooking instructions. You can also include tips and variations to help your readers customize the dishes to their preferences. Now this is ChatGPT telling you what you're expected to do. Now you can eventually go ahead to ask it to provide those things that are expected of you, just like we saw in the last section of ebook creation that we did for pancake recipes and sauces. Is that right? So additionally, consider adding a brief introduction to Nigerian cuisine, highlighting its cultural significance and the use of local ingredients. So you can ask ChatGPT now from the list mentioned, go ahead to add a brief introduction to the Nigerian cuisines. Is that right? Okay, let's just do that and see how it goes. So I'm just going to copy this. All right, I'm just going to copy this up to here. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm not going to say what. So from the list provided, right, go ahead and give a brief introduction to each Nigerian cuisine. All right, so so from the list provided, go ahead and give a brief introduction to each Nigerian cuisine, highlighting its cultural significance and the use of local ingredients. So once you've done this, what it's just going to do is, for each of these, is going to give a brief introduction. Right? ChatGPT is like a step ahead. It's trying to tell you how to make this thing more appealing, more engaging, more valuable. So you hit enter and it's going to pick each one of them, give it a brief introduction, and there you have it. Right? So is this not super crazy? You should know how to. So right now you should be a ChatGPT engineer. So please know that this is a brief introduction to each cuisine, and there is much more to explore in terms of history, regional variations, and cultural significance. So now what this means is that you can still expand this as far as history is concerned, regional variation is concerned, and all that. So the power of ChatGPT. So right now we've succeeded in creating our ebook. We've succeeded in creating a bonus ebook. In fact, 2 bonus ebooks, one on Nigerian recipe and one on pancake flavors and sauces. Is that not super crazy? So the next thing we want to do is to create a disclaimer and copyright content for the ebook. So I'm going to hit enter and ChatGPT will do that just for me. So certainly here is a sample disclaimer, and it's going to do a sample copyright also. So look at what it generated. Certainly here's a sample disclaimer and copyright content that you can include in your ebook. The information provided in this ebook, Nigerian Delights, a guide to popular Nigerian dishes. So it just took the information from the last created ebook, so it can be specific, right, to tell you that okay, this disclaimer and copyright is for our main ebook, not the bonus ebook. All right, so there's a copyright content also. Copyright your name or company name and year. So all rights reserved, no part of this ebook may be reproduced, blah 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 blah. So for permission request or inquiry, please contact your email, blah blah blah. So this is ChatGPT. Now the icing of the cake, if eventually you want to take this to the next level, it's a game changer. You can ask ChatGPT to create Facebook ad copy for you. Wow. All right, so let's see how we're going to do that. So look at what we have here. So you just created an ebook, how to make up to 50 different types of pancakes in Africa. Also included as a bonus are about 7 videos on how to make some of these pancakes for visual learners. So there are bonus ebooks attached to whoever is getting this ebook. So one of the bonus ebook is what? Make very popular Nigerian dishes, pancake toppings and sauces, perfect pancakes, the secret to eliminating those rubbery pancakes. So from these details, generate 5 variations of compelling, engaging Facebook ad copy that will boost sales. All right. So once you have come up with this, you just hit enter and boom, ChatGPT will do its thing. Now the thing is what? Know what you want ChatGPT to do for you, and it will do it right there for you. So these are crazy 5 ad copy. All right. This is what you pay all those guys to do for you, but here is ChatGPT breaking it down just the way you like it. All right. So sure, here are 5 variations of compelling Facebook ad copy to boost sales for your ebook. Ad copy variation 1: craving mouth-watering pancakes from the comfort of your home. Discover our ultimate guide to making over 50 different types of pancakes in Africa. Plus, get bonus ebooks on popular Nigerian dishes and pancake toppings. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Get your copy today. So, and one great thing is that it gives you relevant hashtags. Wow. So hashtag pancake lovers, hashtag Nigerian cuisine, hashtag home cooking. So you can go ahead to go through all the different variations created. You can even ask it to give you more variations and it will do that. Right. So I'm sure you can tweak this, or you just lift this and boom, you just run your ass with it. And voila, you have your ebook ready, you have your bonus ebook ready, you have your disclaimer, you have your copyright ready, all thanks to ChatGPT. Hope you've learned something in this video. We'll be exploring more ways where you can use ChatGPT as engineers to develop your business plan. You can use ChatGPT to come up with your proposals. Just input the different details and boom, and it will just do its thing. My name remains Onuzike. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section below.